perfect. That's how we start a podcast. What episode is this?
31.
31. And if you've missed any of the other podcasts, you can go and check them out. We're also on Spotify.
And on the bell, if you would like to just subscribe.
I'll do the bell. Ding! There you go.
Because obviously I've been watching other people's.
Yeah, so they got to subscribe. Easy, because then you can get this every single week. And then if you like it as well, it shows that you like it. And if you don't like it, you can put your thumbs down, but we don't see the number.
Because we're getting people listening, but they're just not subscribing. I don't know why.
Yeah, but most people don't. Only 10% of people subscribe to podcasts, like to vlogs and podcasts and stuff like that.
So why are they watching it then?
Because they might watch it, but they don't want it to be like, oh, I have to do that every week. You know what I mean? You know when you have to have lasagna on a Wednesday, you're like, oh, lasagna on a Wednesday.
I have it on a Tuesday.
Do you?
Yeah. Have you got to have a roast on a Sunday, right?
No.
I bet you one of these like a Monday or a Tuesday, man, roasting.
I'll have one whenever. Who cares? What is the difference? Who cares?
It's in the name, Sunday roast.
No. You just
not a Monday roast, is it?
I just have a roast. I don't have to add a day.
All right, fish and chips. When do you have fish and chips?
Whenever. Fridays. But whenever.
Why? Okay, why a Friday?
Because no one wants to cook.
No, it's because it's fish on a Friday.
Are you just saying because they both start with F?
No. It's obviously the reason.
It's Fish Friday, isn't it?
From the Irish side of the family, the Catholic side of it, they have fish on a Friday.
But why?
Because it's part of religion.
No, stop. Pete, find out why in a second, and let's find out what that actually is. And
the
if
Catholics
that's even true.
Eat fish on a Friday.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, cool.
You don't believe you do?
No, I'm not saying I don't believe you.
But do you think
it just seems like a generic things to say. You know what I mean? Like children eat fish fingers on a Tuesday. You know what I mean? It's just weird. They probably do. If you look at most kids, they eat fish fingers on a Tuesday.
They eat a Fridays? No? Or is that just because it's
yeah, I think it's the yeah.
Oh.
Apparently, Roman Catholic belief, meat should not be eaten on a Friday.
Meat should not be eaten, so they eat fish on a Friday.
Yeah, apparently.
But that's so weird because what a weird way to demonize a fish. I'm like, you're actually not meat. I think they are. Have you had a tuna steak? Have you had a tuna steak?
Yes.
Mate, it's like meat. That is flesh of another animal. Yeah? True or not?
Oh, yeah.
No meat on a Friday, but fish is fine. No, what we're saying is vegetarian. Eat an aubergine. Get those emojis out. Put them in the links below. How's your week?
It's been all right, actually.
Oh.
I'm having... This week's been more of a 50-50 week, if that makes more sense.
Well, that sounds much better than last week or the week before, the week before, the week before. Wait, how many episodes of this? The week before, the week before, the week before, the week before, the week before.
It's not any better, but
Worse
things have happened.
Yeah, okay.
In the sense of... But
a little better.
In the sense of I focusing... You know what you said to me last week about you've got to kind of expect the bad with the good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, when you can't handle... In the sense of... If there's nothing you can actually... do anything about it. There's nothing. I've kind of, I don't know, something just changed in my head mentally in the last week in the sense of, well, it's out of my control. You can stamp your feet, get upset, get emotional, affect your mental health about it, but there is nothing I can do. Everyone's always got, you're never going to please everybody. I'm overthinking everything. I try to please, like, people here. Do you know what I mean? You're always trying to think, oh, what does that person want? But truly, you're not actually living for what you want. And I can't look in the mirror constantly behind the past. I've just got to do what I think is best for me. Not everyone's going to agree with you. Some people are going to see it from your point of view or understand why you've done or said certain things. Other people are going to literally turn a positive into a negative. And that's pretty much what's happened to me in the last week. Some people have gone, oh, that's really good, and seen the positive in it. And other people have gone, oh, well, you've done this and you've said that. And it's like, well, it's a bit like a text message. You can read a text message in whatever mood you're in, and that's how you'll translate it, right? And that's pretty much what I've worked out this week is I'm not going to please everybody. I can only do the best of what I can actually do, and life will continue whether I'm pleasing people or not pleasing people.
It's the same.
Do you get what I mean? Do you understand what I mean by that?
It's the same.
And I think I messed up by putting certain things like fuck it. There's nothing I could do.
Well, you're
It's
trying
kind
to
of
be
helped
right.
me a little bit.
You're trying to be right. You're trying to win all the time, and that doesn't work.
No, it's kind of what I've worked out is to be true to yourself will also help my mental health. In a sense of I mess myself up by going, oh, well, that person thinks this and that person said that. And in the politest way, I can't give a fuck no more.
Someone once said to me, they said to me, oh, you should hear what they say about you behind your back.
Yeah, and
I went,
that's what I'm truly worried about all the time.
I went, and they went, why are you laughing? I was like, well, they should hear what I say about them. Because we say stuff about everyone. And sometimes it's not for you to listen. And then other people are shit staring and they tell you that stuff that you're not meant to hear because we say stuff. Everyone slags off everyone. Everyone. Yep. Right? But there's some bits that get back to us and we're like, oh, is that how they feel? They're like, no, that's not how they feel. That's what they said in the moment. It's not even how they feel. You know what I mean? Like, there's ideas of like people that you just get on with really well, or like were in your life, and then you heard like they said something about you. You're like, honestly, hand on heart, have you not ever said anything about them, bad about them?
And that's the bit.
Of course you have.
Yeah, of course I have.
Of course you have.
Everybody has.
Yeah.
And it's,
but we pretend that
and it's a fucking liar.
We pretend we don't. We pretend all the time. Like, no, I have never.
I've never said a bad word.
I'm watching you lie right now. When you're like, no, never. I've never. And if you never say anything bad about that person doesn't matter in your life at all.
No, perfect example with that. Right today, I was spoke
what did you
to
say
a
about
friend.
me? Go on.
A friend.
What are you talking about?
A friend has basically said, so I rang her about coming onto the podcast and bits and pieces. She's like, oh, you're doing amazing, blah, blah. I've seen your podcast. And I was like, okay, well, what episode you up to? And I knew. And obviously I know people's lives a bit. But she was like, no, I'm going to watch it later. And I thought, bless her. Life happens, right? You can't watch everything. It's not a case she doesn't support me. It's a case of you tell a little white lie, I am watching, because you don't want them to feel bad. That little white lie, but I knew she was
But they can't help it.
No, but it's polite, right?
It is polite. It's lovely to say.
Man, I fucking watched it for ages. I've been watching EastEnders.
I don't watch that stuff. Yeah, because I talk about a character that is on my podcast called Fat Chicken, and people are like, oh, what's that? I was like, have you never listened to my podcast or the radio show that I did? What are you talking about? And they're like, what? But what is it? I'm like, you've never listened. Yeah. Are you a friend? Like, yes. Even people I've gone on dates with have listened to my podcast. It's a great way to my heart, to be honest. If they went, oh, I listened to your podcast the other day. I was like, shut up. Did you really? They're like, yeah. I didn't even ask them. That's amazing.
But that means more.
I love that.
That means more.
I love
someone
that.
Random.
Mate, I've always said this about podcasts and vlogs and all that stuff, right? So, look, give me your water for a second. Give me your water. Right, you go. Okay, so this is me selling you my podcast. Right. To your friend. Best friend. This is my podcast. It's here. Yeah. It's free. You can listen to it anytime you want. When you go for a run, when you go to gym. Perfect. We talk about loads of things, mental health stuff. We talk about uplifting things. It's great, okay? Or this bottle of water with poison in and a little bit of my piss. Which one would you rather have? And then you just see your friend go, They're not choosing. They're not choosing your podcast. They're not. That's fine. Pete, how are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, no, good. How's the PlayStation 5 stuff going?
I lost my son when I next see him later on.
Oh, right, okay.
Still not had a go on it.
Yeah, he's not had a go?
Not really.
No, that's fine. Cool. All right, we'll find out next week. Find out next week. Anyway, we're done.
I guarantee he won't have been on it by next week. His son still will be dominating it.
It's because he's here. He's working, that's why. So he can't go on it. When he goes home, kids don't play him,
I see you like not ginger then.
Yeah, but that's not what it's called. What do you call it? You call it not ginger?
Yeah.
What do you call it, Pete? When you knock on someone's son run away?
I can't remember.
He never did it, did he?
Of course he did. Of
Yeah,
course he did.
Look at his face. He's like, I never did it. That's good. Knock down ginger. That's what we call it.
Knock down ginger?
Yeah.
Why? Just like knock and run or something.
Knock and run, yeah, knock and run, yeah.
Why knock down ginger?
I don't know. No idea. All of them, there's different names for it all over the place. Crazy.
Did you ever play Kirby?
Yeah, of course.
That must just be a British thing, right?
No. I mean, maybe.
That's got.
Our streets were closer together, weren't they?
Yeah, but how did it, like, people in Newcastle and people in Reading playing the same game with the same rules. How did they know? Because it wasn't social media then.
I guarantee it's called holiday camps. When you went away and stayed like a caravan.
And it just spread over the years?
Yeah, because you all go to the same places and then you go back home. So you take those... I'm like the game king. Like, I take games to every single place I ever go to. Like, board games, card games, whatever games, right? All the time. Always new. Something new. They're like, what? How have you got this? And they're like, oh, do you like it? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, I've already sent it to your house. It's here tomorrow.
Oh, you're one of them.
Yeah, I love it. I love a game. But yeah, Kirby's cool. If you don't know how to play Kirby, stand at each side of the street. You have to mind the cars, the cup cars, all that stuff like that. And then you had to throw the ball, and it had to hit the curb and come back, and then you got another point if it did. You could go halfway.
And
then you could do
you catch it on a rebound.
And a rebound, yeah.
But people... Oh, yeah. Anyway, I think we're going a bit off topic.
There's no way that kids know what that is.
Do you reckon? No, see, the generation...
Well, no, it says no ball games everywhere. Like, we had that all the time. Like,
yeah, but there were signs up when I was a kid. No ball. No football.
Yeah, maybe.
No
I think
game,
I think there was less cars then. Oh my God, we're old. But I think there was just less cars around, maybe.
Yeah, but I don't think we cared as a generation.
No.
Because even in Phil,
we could be told off.
There's still the same signs were up there when we.
But we could be told off, and also our neighbours knew our name and stuff like that. So if we did do anything like that, they'd be like, "Oh, wait, Scott, don't do that." And you'd be like, "Oh, fair. I won't. Sorry."
Yeah, sorry.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'd be like,
So what else you been up to this week then?
I've just been working for Postcode Lottery up and down the country.
Have you got me a job yet?
Stuff like that. No.
Why?
I'll give you one of my old hoodies if you want to wear on. A little Postcode Lottery hoodie.
Saying that, do you want?
I think so. I think you'd be there. Like, I think you could wear it. Like one arm, maybe. Yeah.
Why can't you give me a job?
Why do you want a job?
Because I want to be on TV. Why else are you doing it?
Because I love working for all the charities. I was at Battersea Dogs and Cats Home, working there, doing a project video for them. We've given them 5 million since 2014. So yeah, it's been really cool. And you know, I have been in around Postcode since 2010. So I've been there for like 12 years.
Mm-hmm. So you should be in with the right people then by now.
Yeah, mate. You think so? I have to look after my own job. You know what I mean? I've got all these Jason Donovans and like Jeff Brazier's trying to like, you know, muscle in. So
take your limelight, right?
No. Because we take it in turns. You know what I mean? We don't. It doesn't happen at the same time for everyone. Take it in turns. See what works. See what doesn't work. When they realise different things and different things happen, they were like, "Oh, well, let's use this now." I fronted the whole Christmas campaign like 2 years ago. It was literally just my voice, my photographs.
So have you got an advert coming out for Christmas now then?
Yeah, but it's mainly focused on Jason. But
so is it going to be? Yeah, but is it going to be like John Lewis and stuff? Is it going to pull on the heartstrings?
No, we don't do stuff like that. We don't just pull on the heartstrings. People get money.
Yeah,
we don't.
But that changes people's lives, right?
Yeah, but we give them money. We don't see them afterwards and film them afterwards.
You don't do follow-ups?
Not really. There is going to be. I can't say too much because I send an NDA, but there is going to be.
So give me a job then.
Yeah.
I want to change people's
lives.
The
caliber of people we're bringing in are higher than me. So.
Right? Me?
Mm.
Oh, wow.
How many followers you got?
I've got loads.
Okay, not just people outside in the car park, actual people on social media.
People follow me all day, every day.
Yeah, I know. See, I've seen it. No, I don't know. I have no idea.
I think one of your fans has come one of my fans as well.
What, Bernie?
Yeah.
Nah.
What do you mean, nah?
If I left this, she would never watch this again.
Bernie, please tell us in the comments below, because I know you comment because I've seen it before. If he left, would you still follow the Open Doors, Open Mind?
I already know her answer.
She'll say yes.
She would definitely say no.
No.
She'll watch the other podcast I drop on. Open Mind, Open Doors. So, that was quick. I always forget the name of this podcast all the time. So that's in good HD. We don't normally have it looking like this.
So are you not talking about this on other podcasts?
No.
Wow.
I don't talk about my other podcasts on my other podcasts.
You talk about your podcasts, your other ones on here?
What are they called?
Little Help.
And?
I watch it all the time.
Yeah, I watch it all the time. Yeah, that fat chicken.
I just haven't watched it for about 4 months.
I only talk about Little Help because Little Help bleeds into this. And I haven't recorded any more Little Help stuff. But when I start, the problem is I go to schools and colleges and we swear too much on this for me to advertise it. That's probably a little bit why.
Stop swearing.
Well, I'll stop fucking swearing. So,
You can edit that, right?
beep. Yeah, can you put beeps in there? Just all over Scott's speech. So.
And also give me a bit more of a tan.
Do you want a tan? Not with these lights.
No, I've started taking... the other thing that has changed for me for this week is I started taking vitamin D.
Oh. Welcome to the party.
Obviously, Mo, I think I said to you about the sad lights and obviously the sunshine and bits and pieces. It seems to... Obviously, only a week. It's not a miracle cure, or I'm not saying, like, go out and do loads of vitamin D.
Well, you would have to spend more money on it if it was.
But in the sense of it has lifted my moods, if that makes sense. So obviously what I'm not getting, obviously, from the sunshine, because you can tell how pale I am.
I don't think you're that pale.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm pale for me.
I think you just do it with them, like, you're just doing a podcast with a mixed race person, so you're just going to think you're really pale all the time. You know what I mean? So you're like, wait a minute.
And why do I look?
Why do I look so pale? That's why. I haven't been on holiday for a while.
Danyl.
Yeah, I could do with going on holiday, to be honest. It's been a while. It hasn't, I'm lying. I went on loads this year. And now it's
I was about to say, you've been on a
loads of money to go on holiday now. So we're planning things for next year.
So you're going to have a job for me, or I'll do it for free. I'm not even asking to get paid.
Don't do stuff for free.
All right, a $5.
You can't undercut. That sounds weird.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean can't underget? Oh.
The funny thing is that you would probably have to wait for one of the other boys to go.
Which one? I'll send the lads around.
You could choose. It's fine.
So could I take your job then?
No.
So who is the main character then? I suppose. Do you know what I mean? There.
At the moment, it would probably be Jeff. But Jeff has done, like, Who Dares Wins. You know, he is a commentator on BT Sport. Actually, I bought you both a present.
What, me and Jeff?
No, you and Pete. Jeff's not here.
Oh, I just wondered, we were talking about Jeff and you just went into...
Yeah, no, I did. Well, it's I can't even speak, isn't it? Remembrance Sunday, isn't it? We're talking about things. What do you have on a Sunday? A roast as well?
Yeah.
Sunday roast? Remembrance Sunday?
Just remember the Phil High Street is shut.
It's going to be shut, yeah. It is. For anyone who lives with Theo and watches this, which could be a few of you, but, you know, obviously we're international. You know, people in Brazil are like, what's that? It's where we live.
Yeah. The ale.
Yeah, that's not true either, is it?
Yes, it is 100% true.
No, I've heard it's not true.
100% true.
Never say anything is 100% true. That's mental. Pete, check the reason why Theo is called Theo, and I guarantee it'll be like the urban myth is the ale.
No, it's because the brewery was in Theo.
Yes, we know this.
And it had 16 pubs at one point.
So what was it called before Theo? Anyway, I know you're not a football fan, but I thought I'd get you a little. Oh, there you go, knocking things over there.
Oh, what is this?
You just open it up then. Open it up.
The name
Come on.
Theo is a simple Saxon word meaning plank.
Thank you. There you go.
Oh, wow.
So it's a 2022. I've got you one as well. It's a 2022 poppy with the Reading symbol on it as well for the Reading Football Club, but just Reading as well because that's where we're from. And that's yours, so you got that as well.
Thank you very much.
That's actually quite... I'm going to wear that.
It's been a long time since I bought presents and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
I'm missing a bit of cake. That's probably why I'm losing weight.
Yeah, that's true.
You're not feeding me anymore.
No, we're not doing.
Or throwing cake into my face.
That is true. That was a long time ago. If you want to watch that episode, you can go back if you subscribe. Ding.
You'll see that he burnt the cake.
Did not burn the cake.
You did
Burn the cake.
Do you still do that?
What, cakes?
At Englefield? No, as in doing the is it cake with the older people?
It was coffee morning, no, it's moved because it's kind of changed now. The shop in Englefield is open.
Oh,
it's back open now, so you can go and get cake and stuff there now. Obviously, you can do it at Cobb's, you can do it at Bradley's as well, which is amazing. And I went to the local pub the other day, watched the Arsenal-Chelsea game. Come on!
which one did you go to?
I went to the Crown.
The Crown. Yeah, see, that's more sports. You can go to the ball, but it's more food now. Right?
We were going to the ball, but they didn't have the football playing.
It's because it's the same owner.
Yes, I know.
He's very clever, isn't he?
He was in the Crown.
Was he there as well?
Because they didn't have the football, so it's fine. So he popped down there.
He moved it from one pub to the other.
Yeah, so I had the guys at Bradley's and stuff like that, and we're definitely, no matter what's happening, I'm definitely working there for a day.
Okay.
So we're going to bring the cameras down and be like, hey, what are we doing?
Because we've got a new thing for that, and it's called the Foodcast.
Oh,
Rather than a podcast.
Foodcast.
Because it's in the places.
Yeah.
We're calling it Foodcast.
Foodcast.
Mm.
Wow.
Clever, right?
Wow, you're definitely a Theo.
And Peter, can you just do some more research why this Deal, not the one in Somerset, is called Deal? Because it used to have a brewery in it.
It's not true.
It might have been because of the plank bridge over the River Kennet.
Thank you. The funny thing is, I've told you about this situation.
It's on the board outside the co-op.
No, it's not true. It's an old wives' tale. Honestly.
Oh, what, they just managed to spell it like as a plank and then put a brewery here?
To make a difference, there's breweries everywhere. This is Reading. There's breweries everywhere. There still is now.
Remember when the Boroughs were filmed here? Was you here then?
I'm not that old. Anyway, so...
You're older than me, aren't you?
No, I don't know why you say this.
Because I just assumed you was.
Okay, so let's do a poll. Me and Scott.
Oh, God.
Who is older?
And Bernie, stop being biased.
Mate, she knows the answer. What are you, 52?
No.
Oh, sorry, 57.
38.
Mate, you were 38 like 10 years ago. You don't know how old you are. You're 42.
I will be this May. Next May.
This May.
No, May coming up. It'll be,
Yeah, 41.
42. I'm 41, yeah. And I'll be 42. Yeah.
That's fine.
So, yeah, but you're
40.
You're never 40. You're older than that. What are you lying? Did you go on Wikipedia and change it all?
No, I that's how old I am. I'm born in 1982.
So if I was born in 1981, how am I 2 years older than you then?
Well, you're not. You're 41. You're saying your birthday's in May. My birthday's in June. So I'm 41 next year, yes.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, my God, what a day.
Yeah, let's not get out your GCSEs. Yeah, and I'm going full for leather. I'm going to schools, quite a few schools, actually, this month, talking about all the stuff I've been writing about.
Are we going to give them a shout-out?
No, we'll do that later. It's fine. They don't need that. They're schools.
No, it'd just be nice. What's the matter with you?
I think they're quite posh schools, to be honest.
Oh, you can't mix it. You can't obviously drag this riff-raff in, right? So you're not taking me along for the talks as well, then?
I can't, no.
So you won't give me a job with Postcode Lottery? You're younger than me?
Yeah.
You won't let me come and talk to the schools?
No.
Peter, I think he doesn't like me.
Oh, no, Peter's coming. Peter's there the whole time. You're right, though.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you being horrible to me today?
I'm not. This is just life. Don't equate it that you're not getting your own way and I'm being horrible.
He normally is like, "You're right, Scott. I've missed you."
No, but you said you're all right today, so I was like, okay, cool.
That's all right. He's up. Let's kick him down. But no, on another note, that's when you're doing Bradley's.
We're going to work it out sometime in the next couple of weeks, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, next couple of weeks. So it's going to go down there. I'm going to do a little bit of practicing before because I'm going to be like a barista. I don't even drink coffee, so...
You actually generally don't do any... I know we've had these conversations before and that. So you're going to go and make coffee when you...
Mate.
That's a bit like making cakes and you don't eat them.
No, that's fine. You can make a cake and not eat them. Because if you make a cake, I'm probably not eating it.
Why?
Because I'd have to sell it to you with like a slice missing.
So you're going to do...
Though I do have a little ramekin that when I make cakes, that I put some of the mixture in that and put it all in the oven so then I can taste one portion of the cake without having to cut the cake, yeah. It's clever, yeah.
I want a little Miss Doubtfire. Right, so... Peter, obviously you've done this for long enough now.
Uh-oh.
Obviously, Daniel knows where this is going. So,
who do you like most? The one that some sort of way pays you to be here, or the one who bought you a present. I mean, hello.
I'm going to go down the middle and say me.
Ah, that's true, because you're my favourite too, so it's fine. Are you going to go for a triple?
No, mate, I don't think I could take it. My ego's being proper dented today.
I didn't get chosen either.
But he was being, because he was trying to be polite.
No, he's not. He
wanted to say me.
He wanted to say
me, to be honest.
He'll always say yourself.
So obviously we're at that time of day. You obviously got a busy schedule. You're off to different places tonight.
Yep.
So did you remember to do your thought of your day?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Okay. It's one of the first things that I teach when I go to schools and colleges and stuff like that is take 20 tiny steps forward, wherever you are.
Are you hacking into my phone and stuff?
Yeah.
Right.
The tiniest steps. And then look to see how far you've gone. You're not gone that far. Yeah?
Yep.
Do that every single day for a year towards the thing that you want to achieve. It seems so slow. But just taking that movement forward, even if you make mistakes, you only have to take 5 tiny steps back if you make mistakes. And then you can take 15 forward to replace those ones. So don't just think you can just run it and just get there. We all try and do things so quickly and then we're upset when they don't happen. Everything takes time. It's so easy to ruin a stack of cards that you have put together for 3 hours. You can ruin in 1 second. So just remember how long it takes you to build, and you'll be able to build it again if it knocks down or falls down or whatever, quicker because you know how to do it. And that is my very long thought of the month.
And what about you, Peter?
Nothing that profound, really.
Sorry about that. I shouldn't go first today.
Wondering how long the video is going to take to export today. It's taking a long time.
Oh, fun.
So do you want me to go with my one?
Yes, please.
Because I got this one off a motivational...
Is it about steps?
No, basically he hit the nail on the head, and obviously it's something that changed. Something he said kind of resonated. Is that the right word?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, perfect word.
See?
Yeah.
Resonated with me. And basically what he was saying...
Spell it. No, I'm joking.
Is basically stop looking in your rear view mirror, because the past is the past. Look forward.
I think I said that to you like 2 podcasts ago.
No, I see it on the motivation, unless my phone's listening to what you said. I actually brought it up. You know, it's obviously I've got a daily one that I go on.
Yeah.
A bit like Little Help.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a guy basically saying, you've got a picture of him in a car,
Yeah.
driving along, looking in the rearview mirror, and he's basically saying, don't keep doing it. The past is the past. You're not going to please everyone.
I think it's a great saying. I think the thing that kind of gets missed out on that saying is that everyone is driving the car looking in the rearview mirror when in front of them they have the widest, clearest screen. And they're not looking there.
No. And that's
they're
what
looking in the tiniest thing to navigate forward. Because you're moving forward, you're not reversing. You're moving forward. So you're looking in the tiniest piece of mirror when you're traveling forward and missing out all of this beautiful Scott.
All right,
nice,
he made
like
it
that.
sound better than my one. I was just...
No, it wasn't.
No, mate, I get what you're doing here. You
Yeah.
won't give me to a postcode lottery.
No.
You're outdoing me on with my own thought of the day.
Yeah.
I get it, mate. I honestly get it.
You go to Tenerife and I'm going to 11 Tenerife. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, so obviously we're going to wind it up there, guys. But if you have managed to watch all the way through...
What? We should say a code word at the end.
The only one who's going to do that, and we both know which one is going to be, put the code word in the comments.
Right. No, just when they see us. Well, we should just have something.
I actually had someone to shout me that. Was it the co-op?
Because we used to say red pill, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just say red pill. If you got to the end and you see us, just go red pill.
Red pill. And also, if you are still watching after this, it was a bit of a bizarre podcast today. Don't forget to subscribe.
Where are you pointing? Just at the desk? Or?
Well, I'm hopefully that
Would it
Peter's
be
going to be putting the
Peter,
bell
can you
there.
do it above? Does it?
Oh, do you want the bell? What? So I point down and the bell goes above?
I'll just do this little look. There you go. So if you want to subscribe, just
And obviously, the more subscribers we can get, the more people will get the message.
And what is our message?
The message is you're not alone. We're all as messed up as each other. Come on. We've all... Yeah, that's probably not the right way to put that, right? No, of course it is. We all have good days, bad days. And it's knowing that you're not there by yourself and there's other people that have gone through it and are willing to help.
As they say in the saying, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to listen to it, does it make a sound?
You had to outdo me again, didn't you?
We'll see you next week.